Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Dracopian and welcome to my week 1 team prep and battle for the International Showdown Association. If you guys want to see my draft, then I uploaded that yesterday or 2 days ago I believe, so you should go and check that out. But I'm including the team prep and battle in one video because I have to do the battle as a replay because I couldn't record it at the time that me and Lewis battled, so I have to do replay. And it's good, so it's going to be shorter. So I decided to just include the team prep and the battle in one video. So let's have a look at the team I'm bringing for Lewis. So real quick, if we have a look at his team, the fastest mon in his team is Lando T, which I expected, if he's going to bring it, probably to be scarfed. So I wanted to answer to scarf Lando T. So I thought, oh, Latios outspeed scarf Lando T. And Latios, with this spread, as it says, as you guys can see on the notepad here, 104 hasty outspeed scarf Lando T. And then I put max in special attack and the rest in attack. And Ice Beam Oko's defensive and offensive. I don't know why I just put offensive there. Then I'm carrying Thunderbolt for that Milotic, just in case it's running a defensive set, so Electabuzz can't deal with it. I'm then carrying Shadow Ball for the Hooper, and then EQ for the Mega Manectric, Bastiodon, and Entei. Now, like I said, this thing outspeeds its whole team, so I was looking forward to using this. And then the next one I decided to bring was an answer to Slurpuff, because I knew he liked Slurpuff quite a lot. So I decided to speed creep uninvested Slurpuff with no speed investment. So I put 100 in speed, which outspeeds uninvested Slurpuff, as it says, and then 160 special attack and modest Oko's uninvested with Slurpuff with no HP or special defense investment. So that's basically the set. I'm running Scald as well, just to hit the like I said on here, the Lando T, the Bastiodon, and the Entei. Stealth Rocks can kind of stop Selgor, Entei, Golbat, all of them from switching a lot. And then Defog lets Pinsir and Victini switch in easier. Then I decided to bring Victini, which I was running a Life Orb set this week. 184 naive outspeeds max speed Lando, but not Scarf Lando because I don't know. And then I'm carrying Glaciate so I can Oko the Lando. And then U-turn so I can just, get out of there. V-create to hit the the Chestnut, the Bastiodon, the Selgor. I'm sorry if you can hear that by going past, that's quite rude. Then the Bolt Strike to hit that Milotic and the Golbat. And then the fourth one I'm bringing is Savage on Mega Pinsir with Hyper Cutter just to stop his Lando T from intimidating me on if we both lead these two mons. I'm running Return to get a powerful stab, quick attack, because priority stab. Earthquake hits the Entei, the Bastiodon, the Mega Manectric, and then Sword Stance, because if I can get up a Sword Stance, that's good. Then I believe 176 speed outspeeds max speed Chestnut, which I doubt he'd bring, and then max attack for power and rest in HP. And then the next mon I decided to bring was Electabuzz. You guys probably shouldn't be looking at the notepad anymore because I didn't write down anything about Electabuzz. But I'm bringing a Choice Banded set to kind of deal with Milotic if he's bringing specially defensive, which if he's bringing defensive, Latios can Oko with Thunderbolt. If he's bringing specially defensive, Electivire can Oko or 2KO with Thunder Punch. But I'm bringing 248 hit attack, Adamant Nature. I don't know, I think the EVs have messed up here because Showdown sometimes does that. I believe it's meant to be 76 in HP, I believe, I'm not sure. And then 184 speed, I'm not too sure what for because I didn't write it down on my notepad. But never mind, that is Electivire. So then the next mon I am bringing is Mismagius. I'm kind of bringing a more defensive set this week. And my EVs have messed up again. It's alright guys, because we have already battled, so I checked before the battle as well, all my EVs were fine. It's just now they're a bit messed up. But Mismagius is bringing... Mismagius isn't on there, is it? Nope. But Miss Magius is bringing Shadow Ball for that Hooper. I believe that's the only thing that actually hits on the team, but it's a powerful stab, and it, will do a decent amount to quite a few things on his team. Taunt, because if he wants to lead like a fully defensive Lando T and set up rocks, I can taunt them Willow, and I can also start calm minding up. And then I have 180 special attack, 224 special defense, and 104 speed. I believe speed creeping something, but I'm not too sure what. But that is the team I'm bringing against Lewis. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into the battle. I'll see you all in 2 seconds. Oh, guys, we're back, and I'm here with the replay. And I realised that I forgot to say in the team prep that Lewis can bring the Lando T, the Milotic, the Chestnut, the Golbat, the Ditto, the Bastiodon, the Mega Manectric, the Slurpuff, the Entei, the Hooper, and the Selgor. So that is what he could bring, and what he did bring was the Lando T, Milotic, Mega Manectric, Chestnut, Entei, and Slurpuff. Now, he does lead Lando T here, which I did predict him to lead, and I did lead my answer to Lando T, which was Latios. So as you can see those leads here, I did predict him here to U-turn or knock off or Stealth Rock, so I do go for the Ice Beam here, which manages to take out Lando T on the first turn, which is an amazing turn for me. And here I believe he switches into the Milotic, which is a pretty good switch in, because I think from that, if he was Scarfed, he knew I was Scarfed, so he switches in knowing I was locked into Ice Beam, which he resists. So I switch out here into Electivire, I believe is what I go into. And he goes to the Scald and gets the, if it loads, I don't know why it's being so slow, gets the burn, as you can see, which is very unfortunate, but it is very annoying, but it doesn't matter too much, as I do just carry on to go for the Thunder Punch here, which is a very bad play in hindsight, because he does still have the Mega Manectric with Lightning Rod, which could have really benefited if he had switched out to that right now. But he doesn't, he just goes straight out to the Chestnut, which eats up that Thunder Punch like it's nothing. 11%, absolutely nothing. So here, knowing that I can't touch it, I switch out to Victini. So you guys can just wait and see that. He goes to the Spiky Shield now, I believe, predicting me to like Ice Punch or something. I'm not sure, like not knowing I was banded or choice locked, but I was, of course, choice banded. So here I believe I just go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch into like Entei or something. And I believe that is what he does. Really slow is a bit too slow for me, to be honest. I should just have it normal and pause, but never mind. Too late now. So he does go out to the Entei like I predicted, and I can just get off this nice Life Orb U-turn. It does reveal I'm Life Orb, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's not too bad, because he knew I was Scarfed. It wasn't Scarfed already. Unless I was bringing double Scarfers. I go back up to Latios, which is actually nicknamed the blue one rather than Jet Fuel after the Crimson Seabads one from the GBA. And I proceeded to go for EQ, which is a 2-hit KO. But normally it's named Jet Fuel, guys. I changed the nickname after this battle. He goes to Sacred Fire, which is also a 2-hit KO, but he actually gets the burn, making Earthquake not 2-hit KO. Because if you guys don't know, burn actually halves your attack. So here, knowing that I can't stay in, I believe I switch out into... I'm not even sure what I switch out into. I have to wait and see. It is Electivire sacking it off. And I believe he switches himself. Yeah, he does switch himself into what? Come on. Milotic, which is an alright switch for me. So here, realising that he did actually have the Mega Manectric with Lightning Rod, I actually decided to go for EQ instead of the Thunder Punch I went for last time. So obviously because I am banded, that still does a decent 19% to Milotic. But then he does just go for the Scald, which takes me out. Lewis picking up his second kill of that game. So, no, his first kill of that game, I'm sorry. It's now 5-5. And I go out to Miss Magius here, I believe. Yeah, there's Miss Magius. Now here I go for a really bad play and I actually go for the taunt. He has probably like scored Ice Beam, Recover and Miracle, and he wouldn't recover from that health because he was at 88%. So the taunt was a really bad play and he goes to the Ice Beam, gets a crit and a freeze. Then I held up my red card because, as you guys saw in the team prep, I was actually more of a defensive Miss Magius, and he goes up to the main net trick. So this was a bit of an unfortunate switch for us. If it had gone out to something like Chestnut, it wouldn't have been able to touch us. Actually, that's a lie, I don't know what I'm talking about. Milotic was the best thing to have in against us. But we do stay frozen, meaning we can't get off our Shadow Wall, which is unfortunate again. But I believe I just clicked Shadow Wall again, knowing that this Magius doesn't really have much. It was just to deal with kind of the Hooper, I guess, and not even sure why I bought this Magius, is a bit pointless. But then Mega Man Electric picking up the third kill of the game, the second for Lewis, making it 5-4 to Lewis. I believe here I actually go out to Latios and just proceed to click V.II to sack this in, which reveals I was definitely scarfed if you didn't know that already. V.II does a nice, you know, not bad damage, but he just goes to the HP Ice, gets a crit, like that's like the 18th crit of the game to him, and I've got no crits, obviously. Crit HP Ice taking out my Latios. I mean, a non-crit would have killed anybody, a crit's not now. But still, he did get a lot of hacks, as you guys saw earlier in the game. So maybe that makes it 5-3, so I just go out to my Victini, knowing I can live a Thunderbolt and kill off with V.II. Making a more even playing field of 4-3. There we go, the main Electric does die there to the V.II, which is a bit unfortunate. How's that unfortunate? What am I talking about? It's not unfortunate, it's like the opposite of unfortunate. That is good for us. But I was really worried here because I knew that he could probably actually win. And I didn't really have a switch in from my Milotic anymore. So I just go for the Bolt Strike, does a nice 65%. I wasn't thinking it was killed, and I was just sacking the Victini because I was Life Orb. If I was Expert Belt, I feel like it would have been better to run Expert Belt. He does then just take me out with Scald, making it 2-4 for me. Lewis picking up 4 kills already, mainly because of the hack, so I'm going to say that now. The only reason Lewis got so many kills at the beginning of the game is because he got the 2 burns and the freeze. Otherwise, I would have been able to kill Entei with Latios, and probably kill Milotic with Electivire, or do a decent amount to Mega Man Electric from my Miss Magius. But here, wait, this is a key point in the game, so I am actually going to pause here. But here, I go out to my Mega Pins here, and I click Sword Stance, predicting him to recover up, which is what he did. Knowing I could live an Ice Beam, but I didn't even think about the fact that Entei's still around and can just Extreme Speed. So I can live an Extreme Speed from full health, and I can live an Ice Beam from full health. But I can't live a combination of the two. So if an Ice Beam there instead of recovering, he would have won the game. So that is very unfortunate for him, but you know, it's how it works. So here, obviously with my +2 attack, I can just go for the return, which Oko's. It would have killed him anyway from the health he was at before they recover, and before my Sword Stance. So from normal, with no attack boosts, it would have killed him from the health range he was at. So I should have just returned, and then I could have quick attack this thing or returned it. I'm not sure. But here I can just go for the quick attack, which takes out the Entei. Megapixel picking up his second kill of the match, making it a 2-2 playing field here. Lewis saying, I think you win here in the chat. Here he goes. I know he was going to go for the Spike Shield, but I didn't want to risk him having like Rock Tomb or something, so I just went for the quick attack. Might as well just let myself take the Spike Shield damage, and I do go for the quick attack here. Obviously, only taking a 12% from the Spike Shield damage, not much at all. And here I can just go for another quick attack, taking him out, Megapixel picking up his third kill of the match. The 5th kill for the Brighton Bronzors. And here all he has left is obviously Hooper, which I can just proceed to return. So I think the result of the game is obvious already, but I'm going to let it finish quickly here. Savage getting that nice 4-0 sweep at the end there. So GG Lewis. Obviously if you're an Ice Beam it would have been much harder for me to win, or I probably wouldn't have won. But then again, if you hadn't got the hacks, oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know what I'm saying. If you hadn't got that much hacks, you know, it would have been more, I don't know. But guys, I did actually rush him into building, which I felt very bad for. So you should all go and check out his channel and Twitter in the description and drop him a sub, because I did make him rush into building for this battle, which I feel really bad for. I shouldn't have done that, but you know, I thought the week was over by the end of last week rather than this week, because after the draft we actually got a week, 2 weeks till, no, a week until week 1 starts, and I thought we didn't. But yeah, that has been my week 1 ISA battle. If you guys are hyped for the Brighton Bronzors to be going into the International Showdown Association with a win, please make sure to destroy that like button. My name's been Drake, guys, and I'm out.